Please say something, huh?
Test 1, 2.
Test 1, 2.
Turn on the volume.
Turn on the volume.
You don't echo.
Say something now. Let me see if I get feedback.
Check 1, 2.
Check.
I get feedback.
Nah. Coming in good.
All right.
We're gonna be starting in just a few minutes. We're just kind of checking out, making sure everything coming in clean. Make sure y'all share the live, all right? Give me a few minutes. All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the hottest talk show in the net. It's yours truly, Russ Sills. Tonight is all about King Lion, the future. He's going to be my virtual guest tonight, so make sure y'all tune in. Tell a friend. Shout out to everybody on Facebook Live. We see y'all. We're going to give y'all a shout out in a few minutes. But before we get started, happy Valentine's Day. I know it's very kind of weird, Russ Sills saying happy Valentine's Day. You know, I don't really care for Valentine's, but, you know, I'm wearing red. I was forced to wear red today. So happy Valentine's Day. If you haven't got your roses, it's 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Don't look for no roses, man. I mean, tomorrow is another day, you know what I mean? But you probably might get it tomorrow for half price. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But don't just all jokes aside, happy Valentine's Day. I would like to say happy Valentine's Day to my wife, my lovely wife, Tiffany. Happy Valentine's Day to you. All right. So make sure y'all tell a friend. We're here tonight, King Lion, the future, doing big things in Orlando, Florida this weekend. So make sure Orlando peeps, if y'all listening tonight, share the live. Make sure y'all come on out to the Junction Bar and Lounge this weekend. But before we get into all the promo, definitely we want to give our condolences to we had a shooting this afternoon at the Kansas City Chief parade. I don't know if we have any casualties, but unfortunately, we had some shooting in Kansas City and also here in Atlanta, Georgia. I think Mays High School also had some students get shot. So just want to send out my condolences on our Valentine's Day. Today's supposed to be a lovely day, hearts and people wearing the red, but I don't know what's going on in this world, so that's why we got to be careful. All right, so my condolences going out to Kansas City, all the family over there in Kansas City Chiefs, and also here in Atlanta, Georgia, in Southwest Atlanta, Georgia. All right. Again, it's all about King Lion, the future. Big up yourself, King Lion.
Yes, sir. Yes,
okay,
sir.
What you saying? What you saying?
Everything good. Everything good, man.
Look like you just wake up, man. Just wake up.
I just reach home. I had a long day, man. So, you know.
Well, that's good, man.
I just come knock out the interview and let people them know again. And, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure.
Yeah.
Well, we really appreciate you for taking time out to do the show tonight. It's all going down in Orlando. You're gonna be in Orlando this weekend, man. So we're gonna talk a little bit about that. But for all the listeners that don't know who King Lion is, he representing the U.S. Virgin Islands. But I want you to let the listeners know who is King Lion in the future. I only know you as King Lion. I don't know your full first name. Like I know you're the Matthews, but I don't know your first name. So I just know you as King Lion. So let the listeners know exactly who is King Lion the Future.
Well, those who don't know, my government name is Kayan Matthew.
Kayan.
I go by King Lion the Future. Yeah.
Kayan. Okay. Now
By
I
King
know.
Lion the
Kayan.
Future.
Okay.
Yeah, Kayan. Like cayenne pepper hat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So
Yeah.
King Lion the Future. I go by King Lion the Future. Born and raised in Thomas. On the west side. Well, Warren Brown first, and then we moved to the west side. You know what I mean? Yeah. Humble youth, humble beginnings. You don't know.
For sure. So you're the brother of Vince Matthew.
Yeah.
You're the little brother or the big brother?
The little brother. The little big brother. The little big brother.
The voice deeper than him though. So I would
Yeah.
the voice
Big
deep,
up,
so
big up the bro,
sometimes it confuse me, like who's actually the big brother, you know what I mean?
Yeah. He's a big brother. But
He's the big
he's a
brother?
little big brother. Yeah.
Okay. He get you by what? Couple months, couple years? What?
Couple years.
Couple years? Okay, yeah. Big up to
Mm-hmm.
Vince, man. Doing big
Yeah.
things. So King, what going on, man? The last time you've been on the JMO talk show, we did it, believe it or not, 7 years ago. 7 years ago.
Yeah. It's been 7 years already.
7 years
Wow.
already, yeah. Over in Lilburn, over at Rima Place, man. We had King Lion, we had some other artists, Deshaun, we had Malgato, and the crew that came through. We did a show, man. It was a great show, man. 7 years ago.
I didn't even know you've been that long, Russ. Wow.
2017, my boy. 2017.
Wow.
I get a picture.
Yeah,
I
man.
was supposed to send you the picture that I'd say, I know if I send you the picture, like, wow. You know what I mean? You would have been like, wow, you remember taking this picture. That's how long it been, man. 2017.
Yeah. That's a vibe.
You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
vibe.
So tell us
Yes.
about that back then, 2017 till now. I see the growth in you as far as your music. Your music have grown since then, but it's the same old King Lion. So tell us a little bit about yourself, how your music or how you changed from 7 years ago till now.
Well, since then, I link up with Boss Pipe Records, and I learn a lot from them, man. As far as getting the music right and stuff like that. From 2017 to now, if you're listening to King Lion, you could see the improvement. You could hear the improvement. You know what I mean? The music coming. I work in a music right now. As a matter of fact, I got an album coming. I try and drop an album this year. I don't know if you're gonna drop this year or early next year, but it coming. It's an album I'm working on. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah.
But what really took it so long, man? Because hey, believe it or not, man, shout out to Elise Rose, man, management crew. Me and her talk a lot behind, behind the social media walls and so forth. And I always say, man, like, yo, King Lion, you were supposed to have an album drop long time, man. This youth have talent. I always say you have talent.
Everything will take time. Everything will take time, Russ. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't feel like I was ready. I didn't feel like I had enough people behind me. I still don't feel like it, but I feel like I should put out just like how you feel. Like I feel like I deserve to have an album out by now. You know what I mean? So that's the road we taking. But for the past couple of years, we just been dropping singles and just working out for the singles, trying to get some new fans in. You know what I mean? Just pushing the singles like that and just trying to get the works out there and other people onto the music. You know what I mean? That's the plan.
This might be a little controversial what I'm about to say, but take it in a way where I'm trying to show you how I look at you as.
Yeah.
I look at you as the Tupac. You see how Tupac was just a person that could have write his music just by him just sitting down in a zone and just thinking and just start writing. And you just hear so much about Tupac, may he rest in peace, where he had catalogs of music where you could have just pick. That's how I look at you, King Lion. You know what I mean? The man have a voice, the man have lyrics. So when I say that you should have had a album out, I'm not dissing you, but I'm just trying to let you know that, yo, we yawning. You know what I'm saying? The Caribbean is yawning to know who actually King Lion is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I feel like for me, it was kind of like the studio situation. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really had a studio I could have really be in and just working. Tupac, the man get studio, anybody just open up their door for Tupac. You know what I mean? For me, it kind of rough because as an up and coming artist, much people are opening the doors like that, and it's either cash flow, it's always something. You know what I mean? People want money to deal with stuff. You know what I mean? And if you don't
Let me
have the
actually,
money, mhm.
I mean the culture, but let me ask you this. I've seen a lot where a lot of artists now are doing their own thing in the house. They're making like,
Yeah,
even if it's a little two, a 10x2
a little
or
thing,
a
yeah,
2x4 area, and they just have a mic, they close it in, they put a little sponge around the place, and then they just start recording. They have a laptop and the mic plug into the
they went
laptop,
to
and
the
they just
YouTube.
start doing the thing, you know?
Yeah. I about to do the same thing too. I actually have all the pieces that just got get set up.
Mm.
I ain't really a tech savvy person, and even to get somebody to come and set it up is a problem.
Let me tell you something,
YouTube,
I
I
truly
gotta go
believe
to
that, Tony.
the YouTube university right now. That's what I gotta do.
That's why I learned too, because
Yeah,
believe it or not, last year, actually I didn't do my show since May. May was the last time I did my show last year. And I actually
yeah.
didn't do it because my laptop went dead. And I had
Oh,
all my, all my stuff that I
I know.
recorded, all my stuff on there. So ain't no way I could get all the files back. It would have been like a long shot, which I tried, it
Mm,
didn't work. And I could, that could discourage you, like, man,
yeah,
like I gotta start all over again. But I had to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta keep this thing going. So as you can
yeah.
see, people even reach out to me and tell me, hey, the audio coming in good, is not a song. The song is better. You know what I'm saying? They're seeing a little improvement as I go. So I'm learning.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
still learning. I don't have any music intro as yet. I'm still learning that part, which is coming close to. But I'm saying this
yeah.
here to say to you is, you know, um, I think you don't have to be internet savvy. I think Google, I learn a lot from YouTube, Google and stuff. Even on
Mm,
my phone, I started out just looking at stuff on my phone, listening to stuff. And I say,
yeah,
okay, this thing will work and so forth. So maybe that way you probably could, if you have time, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Everything
yeah.
takes time, like you say. But if you have time to kind of just say, you know what, I'm going to pull this weekend to kind of learn this stuff or set up what I have to set up to get my thing going. So like Ross say, I want to make sure I have at least 100 songs. So
Yeah.
by the time when you hit the studio by the end of the year or whenever you're ready to record, you could pick and
Mm.
choose. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I have music. The music there is just to get record. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And then the next thing is to get on a rhythm that ain't off of YouTube, or you know what I mean? To get somebody that I either buy the rhythm from or make the rhythm for me. You know what I mean? Cause right
Right.
now I just write off of YouTube, I just find rhythm on YouTube that I like and write. You know what I mean?
So
I
tell
don't
us a
have no
little bit
producer.
about that. Tell us a
Mm-hmm.
little bit about that with YouTube. Like I've seen
Mm-hmm.
where even with Facebook, if you play your music or play certain people music, they shut your stuff off.
Yeah.
And when you say that you're writing music off a rhythm off of YouTube, tell us the difference with that.
So
I'm not too savvy with that, but maybe you might tell listeners a little bit about that.
so
Why
like
is it hard where people is trying to play your music, but the internet such as Facebook shuts you down?
well, the internet shutting you down because they probably ain't getting the money off of when you playing it. You know what I mean? It'll all be about the streams. You know what I mean? If they ain't getting if they can't count the stream when you play, then they're gonna try to shut you down. So when you play on Facebook and it's just a regular live, they can't. I guess they can't track it. So once they hear it and they ain't getting aim on it monetized, then they'll look to shut you down. Because all our music already out there. You know what I mean? It in the stores, it done publish, it done. So once it out there and it playing for free, then people are collecting the funds, they're gonna be looking for funds.
Right.
And if they ain't getting
And
the funds, that's what they'll shut you down.
I thought it was actually like where if we're playing an artist music like yourself, King Lion, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, let's say you have a trend on social media, but your music is the actual instrumental or the music in the background where people doing dance or whatever. And you
Mm-hmm.
saying you watching it and you saying like, okay, this person have a stream that have 1 million views, but me, the artist, ain't getting a cut out of it. I thought that the artists, attorneys, or management
No,
team
no.
was sending
I
letters
mean,
to Facebook and saying cease and desist. You know what I'm saying?
what I think it really is Facebook don't want to pay whatever they have to pay for them airing your music. You know what I'm saying? It ain't us that sending no letter. It'll be whoever we release the music through. That'll be the person trying to collect the funds. So they'll be probably reaching out to Facebook and be like, we hearing our music and our platform, but we're not getting any funds from it.
I
You know what
got
I'm
you.
saying?
I got you. But
Yeah.
if you are independent, you know what I'm saying? Because what you're saying is maybe like a record label. A record label saying, hey, we ain't making no money. Like, okay, no.
Regardless right now, Russ, if you're independent and you drop your music through DistroKid and all them thing, it's still a record label. It's still them thing is still record label affiliates. You know what I'm saying? So you don't really 100% independent either.
Wow.
I mean, you're independent because you're doing your own thing. But when you
Right.
when you have to promote your music, to get your music to Apple, to get your music to Spotify and them thing, you have to go through some kind of
Agreement or
something.
some, yeah.
Yeah, some kind of site which part it affiliated with the record label still. It's all
Where are we not seeing a lot of artists like actually when they promoting their why are we not seeing a lot of artists, musical artists promoting their music? We seen a lot more where musical artists are doing more like being a fashion nova or the into like word of the day. And I'm thinking like, okay, why are we not hearing these artists talking about the music, what they have upcoming, where they are not promoting where they're gonna be at this weekend as far as entertainment concerned, not hanging out. Why are we not seeing that from a lot of y'all? Not just say you, but I'm just speaking in general. You understand what I'm saying? We see more where artists are more worried about who's following them or how much followers they have rather than we want to hear your music. That's the reason why we're following you. You understand what I'm saying? So why are we not seeing that?
I don't know. I mean, I can't speak for nobody else. I mean, I could promote my music more, but I feel like I just try and drop new music and try and get the music out there. I feel like I don't need to promote my music a little more. Yeah, for sure. But I can't speak for nobody else.
I remember one thing that you said a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, it was last year. Last year, Carnival. When you got a date to go to be on for St. Thomas Carnival. St. Thomas Carnival, right?
Yeah.
Did you perform last year or year before?
It was last year.
Okay, last year. And you made a comment say, now the people I'm gonna know who King Lion is. Meaning that, okay, I performing on a big stage. We talking about St. Thomas Carnival, the village, where not just we have thousands of people there, but we have thousands of people streaming. So
Right.
people gonna know who King Lion is. And I'll be honest with you, King Lion. I thought that okay, maybe this is that jump start where we're gonna see more King Lion music because, like I said,
Yeah.
brother, you get music. I seen where when you started, and it's like I don't know. We talk about there's a lot involved as far as studio concern and the right people and so forth.
I
But
don't
me
I don't have
personally,
the thing
no,
is
just
it's
say
just
me personally, I was just saying like I was expecting to see more of you now that you was on that stage because
yeah.
now I was hoping that you know what I'm saying, maybe down the line, maybe 5 years from now or less, I would have seen King Lion and Love and Harmony Cruise, Jamrock Cruise. You understand what I'm saying? So
We don't have them outlets, Russ. Like if I was to go link up with these people, they're gonna be like, who I is. When they go
let
and
your
look at
music
my
speak.
Instagram.
Let your music speak for yourself. Let
Yeah,
your
but
music
they ain't
speak
even
for
want
yourself.
them people, Russ, them people don't even look at you. If they go on your Instagram and your thing and that sort of amount, you think they want to hear your music? That's how they think they work.
I get that. I get that. But I was just saying, like, okay, I
Me,
will
if I
chat
reach
the
out to
word.
them people, I feel like they're gonna watch me like I's a nobody. Not saying that I wouldn't reach out to them. I would reach out. We would reach out to them. At least probably don't reach out to them already. But
I think
we don't have
me personally, I just think that
Mhm.
maybe if they continue seeing your face on social media, your face
Mhm.
on TikTok and so forth, which we all know by now, social media, these social media platform, they run a lot of things. They run things basically. And maybe if they
I
were
kinda,
seeing you and your music, maybe they might have an invite. I'm just saying. Because I could see you on a Love Harmony cruise with your band and the Jamrock cruise with your band. That's
yeah,
what
I
I see.
mean, I agree. I agree. I
You know what
agree.
I'm saying?
You need some kind of insider in there. The Jamaicans don't even care for we like that. You think they want Powie and them thing. We need somebody in there to be like, we need a BI man and his thing, or we need this man and his thing. Mean established enough to be like, established like a boss pipe to be like, yeah, he have a love and affection, a big hit. He need to be on his cruise. A big love song like that. Come on.
Well, I see you
Me
doing the
have
same
them
thing.
numbers.
I could see you doing the same thing in the
I
near
agree.
future.
I agree.
You know what
I
I'm saying?
agree. I agree.
I could see that. I could see that. I ain't
I
just
agree.
saying it because this is my show. I could see that. Like I
But
said, you
why
was on that show 7 years
why
ago.
why you think I could do more? Because I really, to be honest with you, Ross, I don't even like to go live. You don't ever I don't even be going live. You don't see me going live.
Maybe that's what you have to do. I just pointed out there. You don't have to go live, but I think that music that you could say, well, okay, I'm not going to use this music for my album. So
Mm-hmm.
they said that instead of me dashing it away or putting it down and the back border, let me trade out on social media. Just you know what I'm saying, just for the people them could say, well, okay, whether if they like it or not, they know
Mm-hmm.
who King Lion is. And the reason why I say this King Lion, and the reason why I'm pushing you is because, and I don't want to take what we talking about away, but I'm gonna use
Mm-hmm.
Pompa for example. I would have never thought, uh, King Lion to see Pompa on a Trinidad stage. I would have never
Yeah.
seen. You know what I would have
Mm-hmm.
see first? I would have see Adamo. I say, okay, Adamo make the connections. We could see Adamo on Carnival Monday, so forth and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
But now we seeing Pompa. Pompa is like one of us. Like we could relate. You know what I'm saying? That's our island.
Pompa find a
Huh?
big tune. Pompa
But
find a
but
big
but
tune.
that's but what okay, but I'm gonna ask you this here. And don't
Mm-hmm.
say he plays soca, I play reggae. What's the difference between Pompa and King Lion?
Yeah, Pompa have somebody that pushing the music where it's supposed to be.
But that's still not the difference. I that's not a valid difference. You saying that maybe he have a Trini in his camp. I don't have a Trini. Okay. Yeah, yeah. But what's the difference as far as musically and thus exclude that he sing soca, I sing reggae? It's the same person, I from the same gem,
Mm-hmm.
Virgin Islands. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He had to probably work hard to get where he at. I just
No,
saying
no.
with you know what I'm saying? Maybe you might not have the right person in your camp, but a person like this here, I go, okay, I don't have the right person, but I gonna sell myself. Maybe somebody else might like my music and invite me to maybe another platform. It might not be the
Yeah.
Harmony or Jamrock Cruise, but it might be a Love Fest or Reggae Fest in the West Coast. Or you
Mm-hmm.
understand, Midwest or something. It doesn't matter. We just want to see King Lion on a big stage. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I could see you doing that. I like the
But
way when you come out with your band.
what do you suggest that I do to make these things happen?
We're gonna talk afterward. The reason why I say that we talk afterward is because I don't. It's so much that we could talk about, so
Yeah.
much ideas that come into my head, but we could talk about. But one thing I could just say is maybe you just have to. I think King Lion have to believe in King Lion. That's first and foremost. Ain't nothing could
I
go more
believe it.
forward. King Land got believe in King Land. And when King Land believe in King Land could do anything. King Land is like a lion. You know, when we say the name lion, that means that's like on top. He's the top. He's King Messiah, King, whatever you want to call him. That's how I look at you. And I look at you as an artist where you could be doing big things. You know what I'm saying? It don't necessarily have to be in our circle. When I say our circle, which is the small island Caribbean,
Yeah,
but I could see you on a big stage. It might not be the Love and Harmony, it might not be the Jamrock Cruise, but a big stage. Have plenty Love Fest, Reggae Fest around the world.
yeah.
And maybe
I
might
mean,
just have
last year
to.
we do Tennessee Bob Marley Festival, and we mash up the place.
I saw the video. I saw the
Yeah,
video. And what kind of crowd was that?
total white people.
Okay then. You see what I'm saying? So maybe you might have to come out of your element and say,
I mean,
okay,
that's that is the plan, especially with the band vibe. You know what I'm saying? That is the plan. You know that
exactly.
band vibe is a different thing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And for me, I feel like you're gonna push me to another level too. You know what I mean? Yeah,
You got to come out your element. Come out your element.
We had a little tall lineup, but the man in North Carolina went through something and that they kind of slowed down. But he still want to do it, you know what I'm saying? So we waiting for him to just, you know what I mean?
Well,
But them
just
is
look
the
at it
plan. I
like
want to go
North
Cali, I
Carolina
want to go
is just one
Hollywood.
state. We have 49 more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we
yeah,
get
I
49
want to
more.
go Cali. Man,
Yeah.
I just speak to a DJ in Cali and the man tell me if we come Cali is a place to have show Monday to Sunday.
Wow.
So that's a place man
go.
could get work all week.
There you go.
So it's not to get these things in place, but you know, man have life, man still doing things, man have my children them. So it'll be kind of, you know what I mean?
But you're doing good though. I mean, you have to be doing something good to have an event every year. That's one thing I must say about you. You know, even though man and man have to work, man and man have to support the family, etc. Man and man have to support themselves. I get that.
Yeah.
But at the same token, you're doing something good because every year you have an event put on. People don't know the good, bad, and the ugly behind the scene, but it's always good once you could still put an event on. That's something good. So you're doing something good. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about that. We have a show coming up this weekend, this Friday night, actually.
Orlando.
I thought it was Saturday night. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I said, Friday night.
I actually performing Saturday night too. That's probably why you guys mix up.
Okay.
We going,
so tell the listeners where you're going to be at this Friday and this Saturday.
So this Friday
Saturday, but go ahead.
This Friday we in Orlando in the Junction. Me, Mike Love, and Derek Tavernier. And then we back
Eric
by
Tavernier, that's the musician. That's the musician.
Yeah, there's brothers. That's why I just get mixed up. There's brothers. But yeah, Eric, they run the band MTYS, Music to Your Souls. You know, we come up with that idea. And it been going good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Them man backing all type of people. Them man getting gigs all over the place. When they call, they backing me with doing our thing. You know what I mean? You know, me, I trying to do other things. They'll be thinking how the back saying just music. I try and do shows and do all kind of things. You know what I'm saying? So that's me right now. I just with a head just thinking and just trying to get this thing done. You know what I mean? I expose myself to more people too as I do these shows, like the show coming up Friday. It's something kind of different, you know what I mean? And all this soca tingling is really a lover's night. They ain't gonna be. I really don't want no soca to play that night, but it's up to the people in the band. No, I don't. I really don't want to play no soca. No.
None at all.
Dancehall, Afrobeat. That's the night that they call for. Ain't no soca night. As a lover's night, you know what I'm saying?
That's what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I tried to find a flyer for your event Saturday night, but if you have the info, go ahead. I'm looking for you.
Yeah, so Saturday we're going to St. Croix for the grand opening at Legends Lounge. Yeah. The man get Diani and Boss Pipe and myself.
And that's this Saturday night in St. Croix.
Yeah.
So the band gonna be with you on Saturday night, or just the band gonna be there for Friday night?
The band gonna be there on Friday. Saturday night, I
Okay,
think we're doing a DJ thing.
okay, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. Well, if
But
you
yeah,
just
Friday
listen
night
to
gonna be different.
Kingland, it's all about this Friday, February 16th in Orlando, Florida, at the Junction
Yeah.
Island Bar and Restaurant. That's 2141 West Colonial Drive. That's in Orlando, Florida. We have King Lion, the Future, Mike Love, Derek Taverner, A Night of Love.
Yeah.
No calypso, no A-list. We playing nothing but reggae dancehall and
I mean,
Afrobeat.
at the end of the day, Ross is up to the people. I mean, the DJ say, "Hey, you want to hear some soca?" And they say, "Yeah, they gonna hear some soca." But really and truly, is a reggae
Nah, we ain't
dancehall,
compromising. We ain't compromising.
Afrobeat.
This is reggae, dancehall, and Afrobeats night.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we could
that's
play
why we
that day
did.
on
Yeah,
Saturday night. But Friday night
yeah,
is all
yeah,
about King Land. Is King Land? This is
yeah.
King Land dance. King Land say you want reggae, dancehall, and Afrobeat.
Yeah, man,
Even
we
in the
play for the lovers, man. The ladies, the single ladies
that's what
come
he's
out.
saying. That's what he's
Fellas
saying.
bring out your queen, them enjoy yourself, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Pop a bottle, wine, or whatever you have to drink, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, the three artists, King Lion, Mike Love, Derek Tavernier, is backed by the MTYS, the Music to Your Soul band, and of course, on the
Mm-hmm.
ones and twos is DJ Any Vibes. That's
Yeah,
this Friday night. Admission is $30. Couples, you get in for $50. All right. So make
yeah,
sure y'all in the place to be. Shout out to Elise Rose, management team. Pick up
yeah,
yourself,
because
man.
the
So how is
management.
it like? You know what I'm saying? Having starting your management team with Elise Rose, man. Elise Rose, if anybody don't know, that's
This is
situationship
like
me and
family.
Elise Rose. Yeah.
She's like family, so it just kind of fall into place. She been around the whole bus pipe thing too. You know what I mean? She done been through it, see it all. So it's like she just fall into place, and it was just been great. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
One thing I
she
gotta
so
say
handle.
about Elise Rose, one thing I gotta say about Elise Rose, King Land, man, that's she cut from a different cloth that I always tell
For
her that,
real.
man. That woman is
Yeah,
very smart.
yeah,
She
she's
is
a real one.
very, very, very smart, man. Very smart.
Yeah,
So when she told me that she's gonna be your manager, your road manager, I say, yo, that's good. And that's why I was could have been, you know what I'm saying, give her, just ideas and so forth
yeah,
about
yeah.
you know what I mean, not trying to step on nobody too, but I was positive vibe and say, man, I see this youth doing big things, man.
No man,
You know what I mean?
You're right about it. You're right about pushing the music more. You know what I'm saying? I could run some promo ads and thing on the music, get the
Yeah.
music. But
Listen, you gotta remember, King Lion.
mm-hmm,
This social media is free for us.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
It's free. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Snap, it's free. The only thing we have to pay, if you got a phone, you got a tablet, or you got a computer, whatever you're paying for, internet, whatever. But other than that, it's
mm-hmm,
free. Meaning that you could post 24/7. You know what I'm saying? 24/7. And the reason
mm-hmm,
why I'm saying this is that maybe you even if you post every other day or so forth, you don't want it to be where King Lion, where you see how this world is turning. It's all about the
mm-hmm.
dollar. You don't
Yeah,
want it to be where now the scene, people are promoting, people are becoming multi-millionaires, people are becoming self-millionaires by social media. You don't want
mm-hmm,
it to be where, okay, you're an artist, okay, you gotta pay us 49.99 just to uh get a special page or get a special something on social media so you could promote 24/7. You understand what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
yeah.
while it's free, let's go ahead, you know what I mean? Even if it's something
A lot of
a
these people,
cappella for
getting
15
rich off
seconds.
of nonsense.
Is
These
it?
man getting rich off of nonsense, man, Russ.
I'm telling you. I'm
I
telling
can't,
you,
that
just
ain't
making
me.
joke.
That ain't me, that man. That ain't me.
But what you got is a gift, which is music. That's your
Yeah,
gift. So,
yeah,
like I said, even if you're just thinking of something or you going through something and you just sing because you're the man, like Eli said, you could make a song like this. You don't
yeah,
need weeks. You could come up with something like this. So even if you're going through something, and I follow you on social media and I see some of your posts, Make it into a cappella, my boy.
Yeah,
Woman love that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
all you have to do when you do the a cappella, hey, spread the love. Share my music, you know what I mean? And before you know it, it might get to the right
Get chance.
ears. You understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because remember,
yeah.
you know, like I tell people, you know, let me show you a vibes, and then we're gonna move on. But I'm just gonna show you a vibe. The Virgin Islands, right? The Virgin Islands. How much people you think you don't have to be accurate, but St. Thomas, St. Croix, St. John, how much people you think combined to those three islands? Not even say 500,000, right?
Yeah, a couple hundred thousand.
Not couple, okay. We're gonna give it benefit of the doubt, 150, or even we don't know what the census is recently, but let's say 175.
Yeah,
175,000 people within those three islands, right? Okay, 175. We ain't hit the 300,000 mark, or not even say half of a million people that live in those
correct,
three islands.
correct.
175. Out of that 175, how much do you think out of that 175 is actually party goers? That if you say, hey, I gonna hold a dance every weekend, they're gonna come out. Out of that 175, a third, 1%, let's say
Very much.
10 between 10 to 15% is party goers, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So out of that 10, 15% of party goers, meaning that they party every month. It doesn't matter the party, 10 to 15%, right? So you get 10 to 15%. How many artists, whether if reggae artists, soca artists, hip hop artists, wherever, out of the VI? So you, King Lion, have to fight for that 10 to 15%, right? Now, out of
correct.
that 10, 15%, you only get 1% that follow King Lion or back King Lion, whatever. Out of that 1%, how much you think that will actually say, well, hey, I need 99 cents for my music every time I drop a music, 99 cents.
Yeah,
You really think that
right.
1% supposed to make you at least a multi-millionaire or a millionaire at least, or even a thousandaire? We know that's reaching. We know and we just guesstimating. People don't
Yeah,
even try to calculate, pull out your calculator. We just guesstimating. But I'm saying this here to say that just the Virgin Islands. We have United States that have 50 states that have over 1 billion people. Maybe your target market should kind of lean
switch
towards
over
that. Not saying that you're gonna forget where you come from, because you could sing your
for
song and
sure.
still have your accent. But
Yeah,
maybe to get to where you have to get, maybe you have to start singing music that
yeah,
gonna attract. You understand what I'm saying? So like I
yep.
say, we're gonna talk afterward if you want to just hear me drop. And it just I ain't a person that charging nobody for my ideas, opinions, but I would just like to see the man, you know what I'm saying? Like I tell you, I see you on big stage. Big stage. You understand? You
Yeah,
get your
yeah.
band, you supposed to be on the road every month. Every month. Every month. New
Yeah,
York,
I agree.
DC, Miami, West Coast, California. They love reggae music in California, Seattle, those places. Every month.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But that's like I say, King Lion have to believe in King Lion. But that's like I say,
Yeah.
we gonna definitely chop it up. But it's all about you, King Lion. What you got going on this weekend? You got big things going on in Orlando, and then we flying straight to St. Croix, the big city, the big
Mm-hmm.
city, St. Croix.
Yeah.
So anything going on for Carnival? Okay, you want for Carnival home? What's the deal this year? Are we gonna see King Lion in the village this year? Or what?
Me ain't gonna call nobody and call me this year, so me, I don't think so. I ain't
Okay,
too sure.
so what
Yeah.
we saying? We waiting for a call, or we gonna call him? I mean, that's what we
Um,
doing. We gotta call him.
no, I mean, I think Edis reached out to them already, and me, if we got call back or what. So I don't
Yeah.
know. I gotta talk to Edis and see what happened there. But
Okay.
yeah, me ain't hear nothing from them. So
Okay. We got St.
yeah,
John Carnival. We got St. John
we gonna
Carnival
work
again.
on it. We gotta work on it.
Okay. What
We
else we
gotta
get?
work on
We
it.
got Tatola. Tatola. We come and
Me never been. Me never
tell
been to
BWI
her.
we coming with a band. They love
Yeah.
live music. Hey, we coming with a band. But again, the Tatola and them, our
But
people them
who we don't talk to about these things? This will be the thing. We know all these things, but who we don't talk to for these things?
you keep talking. I gonna Google somebody right quick. I gonna just put in um British Virgin Island Carnival Committee and just find a name. That's
And
all you
then
do. You
and
find
then
a name,
so
or you find a name, then you go on Facebook, you look for that person, see if you could, if that
you
same
Ross, I say
name at Google.
you thinking it that easy? For real?
Yeah,
Nah.
I ain't saying that
If it
easy,
was
you know,
that easy,
but
Ross, I would have been where you think I'd have been. If it
it,
was that easy.
hey, it's a try, my boy. It's a try.
Boy, yeah, we're gonna talk after because
Yeah, that's what I said. We gonna talk,
boy,
man. We gonna
you
talk.
if
We
you
gonna
know
talk.
about out there, you wouldn't what? You think
Listen,
it
let me
that
tell you
easy for
something.
real, Ross?
You forget that to be doing events, so you know what I'm saying. I know it's a pulling and a tugging and it's a stress and sometimes
Boy,
you can't sleep. I know, I get
boy,
that. But
as a
you got talent, I don't, and your talent is music, and people
yeah,
love
but
music.
but when you have people out there that they'll fight you down and they's friends with the people they're not supposed to.
Don't worry about that.
Trust
Don't worry
me,
about
Ross.
that. No. We ain't worrying about that. No. We ain't worrying about that. Nobody
Okay.
gonna take wherever is yours. They can't take it.
Outside of VI different, we could try work on that, but
Yeah.
VI kind of tough, you know. Don't think it's so easy, man.
Hey, trust
It's
me, I
years
know.
and years. Let me tell you this, Ross. It's every year since I started doing music, I was trying to get on a VI carnival stage, you know.
And
You
you
see
got
when
it.
I end up
You got
fighting,
it.
I've been fighting. And look, it act like no, it rough, Ross. We're gonna
Nah.
talk after. I
Yeah,
ain't
we're
want to
gonna
see the
talk.
rap thing and then the man,
We
you
we gonna
know?
talk. We're
Yeah.
gonna talk. But tonight we have the Bob Marley the motion picture came out today. I know some people went to the pre-screening.
Yeah.
Bob Marley, one a reggae icon. You know, if you don't know who Bob Marley is, shoot yourself in the foot.
Yeah,
I'm
something
just
right.
saying, yeah, something wrong with you.
That's like they
You,
might clarity
everybody,
music right now.
yeah. You
Yeah.
play this man, passed away what, early 80s?
Mm-hmm.
Early, I probably what, 6 years old when he passed away. So, but his music still lives on. My little
Up to now.
daughter, she's 8, about to be 9, and she had a song One Love. She hear it. She knows Bob Marley, but she don't know exactly the ins and out of who Bob Marley
Up,
was.
man.
But it
Right.
just let you know from 8 years old, singing his song One Love, One Heart. So my question to you tonight is: are you going to go see the motion picture, and what do you think about the whole, that's the whole thing? Like, why now? Why are we having a movie motion picture of Bob Marley now, where we should have been done this years ago?
Yeah, I gonna go and check it out. Um I don't know, Russ. People these men will just wait and feel like this is the opportune time to make money. Everything is always about money, for these men. Even for the Mali them. Everything is all about money for them. You don't see that they didn't even want the actor to be the actor. They wanted one of them to be.
Well,
Everything is about
I saw where social media were kicking up dust, where a lot of Jamaicans, they was upset that a guy from Jamaica didn't play the part. They say they had
you
plenty.
think it was us the Jamaicans?
I
Them man
mean,
said feel like nobody could capture Bob Marley like one of them.
well, I mean, we don't know exactly what went on to really get it here or why
Yeah,
now. It could have been a lot of politics, a lot of
yeah.
rights have to be, you know,
Yeah,
worked out,
definitely.
so forth. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the family wasn't ready. Now the family's ready. But what the reason why I asked you the question is like, why now? Because we sing his music. He probably is what, what's the highest platinum that you could ever go?
Probably
Diamond,
diamond.
platinum, or
Diamond, I
diamond?
think.
Bob
Yeah.
Marley music is probably diamond, platinum, but we don't even know the behind the scenes or how much people he owe, or you know what I'm saying? Because you know, Bob
Mm-hmm.
Marley, he was just a giver. He wasn't a taker, he was
Yeah.
a giver. But
Right.
the reason why I ask you that is to just kind of make you think about, you know, we don't want it to be where I gonna be 15 couple more years. I don't want it to be another 10 years where I seen, you know, King Lion doing what we talked about 20 years ago. And
Yeah.
and the question 10 years from now should be like, why now, King Lion? So that was the question just to kind of make you think like, yo, I need to get on my grind. So I don't want people to forget who I am or
Yeah.
people remember me when, you know what I'm saying, I ain't nobody anymore. King Lion should be thinking about no. And you said
Mm.
it's all about money. And people are
It is all
finding
about money.
ways, people are finding ways to make money, you know what I'm saying, as far as this musical things, concerned. So
Mm.
I just wanted to just kind of pick your brain and say, hey, time for me to just dust everything off and start working on King Lion the future music.
Yeah.
You say the album's supposed to be dropping, you're not gonna be on your case. You probably might get tired of
No,
me, but I
no,
probably might be
I
harassing
done
release
6 songs in, Russ. But
6 songs.
the thing is, after I record, it still have a lot of stuff to still get done before I could drop the album. And that's what
Okay.
people, the people that only hear the music, they don't know what to go through. Just to drop one song, it'll be problems,
Yeah.
There's a lot of funds and a lot of time will go through just to drop one song. So a whole album, they're gonna take time. You know what I mean?
Somebody tell me in the music industry is like how the music industry changed where you have to be established as an artist. They want to see how your streaming, your views and so forth look like in just to have a seat at the table.
That's
I
what I
mean,
was just telling you. I was just telling you that a while ago. The
right.
people, this is the first thing they go look at. And for
So
a man like me, we only get 1,000 followers on Instagram,
I was reading
and
some
it's
of the
probably my fault because I don't study them thing. I don't really pay attention to Instagram, TikTok, none of them thing.
I got Jesse Owens. He said a lot of artists get frustrated because it's not easy.
That's
He
correct.
also said they need more exposure. Records are hard to sell if you're not performing as a new artist. He needs to do shows. Um, he also said keep working on your performance skills. Stan Phillip, he said to break through, you have to be assertive. Stay on the grind until you arrive. Then they will come knocking at your door.
Yeah.
You know. So just to if you want to share some of your thoughts to King Land, just to kind of uplift the youth there. This man here is doing big things. So King Land, how long you been doing music so people could kind of see, you know what I'm saying? We saw history in the making with Tehran Thomas for Rock City, became a Grammy Award winner. He been in the game for
Mhm.
over 30 plus years. How long you been in the music game?
I going on 12 years now. I think I just bought 11.
What's
So I
11?
going on 12 now. Yeah.
Okay.
12 years.
Okay. Did you
Yeah.
ever had like a wish list or what them kind of things that these women do nowadays where they have like a board, forget what you call it, where they put all
Nah,
the
I
ideas
never
in.
do that. I
No,
never
but
do that.
but but what I was saying is to piggyback
Yeah.
on what the ladies them are doing. Do you write down and say, okay, you about to be hitting 12 years in the music game? Have you ever said by year 15, this is what I want to accomplish? By year 20, this is what I want to accomplish. Definitely by year 25, this is where I want to be at with my music. So have you ever even thought about like writing stuff down on a piece of paper, even if you have it in your pocket, your back pocket, in your wallet, or in your drawer? Have you ever write things down and just kind of look back? Okay, I'm gonna check it out and next year to see how far I get with all these stuff that I written down on my list.
Nah, I never do that.
Maybe that's something that we got. We gonna talk, my boy. We gonna talk.
Yeah.
We gonna talk. We definitely gonna talk, my boy. You know what I'm saying? And it just the conversation for all the listeners is just, we're just gonna just kinda just give him my opinion. And it's just up to Kingland if he wants to go that route, you know what I mean? But again, I
Yeah,
could see
I open to all suggestions. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I try, and if I have something I mean try yet, I need to try. You know what I mean? Maybe it might work. You know what I mean?
I wanna read something from D Joseph. She
Mm.
said people boost their posts also ads to get seen and using hashing appropriately. So I
Yeah,
guess what she's saying is that people pay for for to boost their ads where they
yeah,
might get to other certain demographic of people, and of
yeah.
course
I mean,
hashtag
right now,
hashtag
Facebook give you the option. They give you the option to choose your audience who you want. You know, you could boost every post. So
right.
maybe that's something I need to start doing for the music. I don't do it for the promotion, but I don't do it for the music. So I need to start doing it for the music.
And the word I was trying to get at, Marianne Bradwick, thank you very much, is the vision board. A lot of women do vision board where they write the stuff
Yeah,
down and that's their vision and they stick to it. I
yeah.
never been to a
I
vision
need to do
board
that.
event,
I might
but
need to do that.
that's something that you might do it differently, but in that type of aspect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Also, D Brown said in his audience, if his audience is women, he got to post more about himself and of himself, show his personality, even though he writes music, do cover songs of other artists too. That's a good comment. Thank you, D. That's a good comment. Definitely, like I
not good
said,
one.
King Lion, you have to find time to post. Like we say, we going in a genre where social media, everybody, like you say, the music, these music exec, they want to see, okay, how much people following you, how much views. So, they want to see maybe 100,000, even to just get
Yeah,
to a table. Okay,
yeah.
that could be something you could say, okay, within the next year or two, I want to get to 100,000. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Um, I have my YouTube channel. A lot of people tell me, hey, Russ, you need to start pushing your YouTube channel. I had my YouTube channel for years now, but I never pushed it. I just started
mm,
pushing it during the pandemic. I said this here to say to you, I think I do believe you have a YouTube channel, right?
yeah,
Okay, that could be something that you might not want to go live on Facebook, but you could post something on your YouTube channel and
yeah.
your post on social media to be, hey, if you want to hear more King Lion music, I just dropped something, go to my YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Just something. And like I said, they have ways and means where people could push their page, they said, people pay for ads and so forth, which have been inbox and say, hey, if you want to reach 500
No,
followers.
not them kind of thing, there was them thing
No,
there.
no, no. I'm not saying for me. For me, I'm not saying for me,
Okay.
but I'm not saying for me. Hey, pay $20 or something like that. Now I know
Mm,
it's more if you want to hit the thousands and so forth. Maybe that's something that you might want to look into. But we
yeah.
definitely have to get King Lion on a stage, a big stage. Like I said, we have a lot of reggae fest, hemp fest, all kind of
Oh,
fests
man,
around the
we in the
world.
works, man. We in the works for all of that. I don't talk to people all in Cali. Trust me, I'd be networking.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And especially since I get a band now, is a whole different discussion we talk about. Like, I ready to fly my band. We've been talking about even going Cali and just cooling for like a month. But everybody have lives.
yeah.
People working, they have children. So gotta be like, when we could do this? When? And everybody gotta be on the same page.
Page, right? Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. It's a lot of
Yeah.
work. It's a lot of work in this music business. It's a lot of work.
It's rough.
It, yeah, it's a lot of work. But based on the comments that I am reading on social media, is a lot of ideas people giving you. So when you finish with this with our interview, you can always go back and just kind of read. It's so much, and I'm just kind of skimping through. There's a lot of
Yeah.
positive
When it's
advice,
done,
you know
I
what I'm
good.
saying? But definitely, shout out to everybody. Let me give everybody a shout out on social
Yeah,
media.
man.
Appreciate you. Shout out to
Give
Isaiah
thanks to
Simon.
everybody.
Appreciate you, man.
Give thanks to
Wait, hold on.
everybody.
We ain't got it. We got about 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes. I want you to
Yeah, yeah,
let the
yeah.
people them know your social media page, all your social media websites and so forth. But shout out to everybody on Facebook Live. Isaiah Simon. He said a great thing about this brother is the fact that he's open to constructive criticism, receptive to new ideas, to what it takes to be even more successful. Stay
Yeah,
positive. The sky is not the limit because man already landed on the moon. Big up to Isaiah for that
yeah, man. Give
comment.
thanks.
We
Give thanks.
appreciate that, man. Jesse Owens, big up yourself. Jeffrey Hughes, Kevin Potter, A.D. Joseph, all the way from DMV. Derek Bridgewater, big up yourself from Macrusian Peep. Marian Bratwitt, thank you for tuning in. Who else we got? We have Brian Jelks, Steve Joseph, Tamara, all the way from the West Coast. Jamila Cowell, big up yourself. What's going on? Stan Phillip, thank you for your comment. Um, Kirsten Santos, all the way from St. Croix, big up yourself. Wangzhou, big up yourself. Wangzhou, definitely going to be at the junction this Friday night. Emmanuel, thank you for tuning in. Who else we got? Kurt Gums, all the way from the West Coast, LA, my LA peep. Kurt Gums, big up yourself. Well, Essence, thank you for tuning in. Ebony Harvey, TJ, what's going on? Back to basic, what's going on, Barney? Pharaoh, what's going on? What's going on, Daddy-O? Pharaoh King, big up yourself. Kurt Lewis, Niece Edwin Evans, Lloyd Maynard, Dana Glasgow, Idita Selkridge, big up yourself, classmate, positive vibe, Shirley Yearwood, Carol Hodge, Proctor all the way from Anguilla. Hey, Miss Claudina, big up yourself. Thank you for tuning in, Miss Claudina. And much, much more. Asante Maynard, B. Antoinette, Trouble Paris, and my sister-in-law, Deborah Samuel. Thank you, man. So much people tuning in tonight. King
Yeah,
Land, as you can see, people really, people might not know you personally, but they heard about you, they heard your
yeah,
music, and I just definitely want the brother to just kind of shine and do his thing, man. You have a voice, you have a gift, and I could see you doing big things in the future. You said this is
yeah,
about to be your 12th year, so hopefully by the 15th year, that's 3 years from now, give and take, God's willing, we could see you hitting the stage doing big things. You understand?
yeah,
And
yeah,
maybe just like they say, is how you take the constructive criticism. Um, definitely, we just have to just kind of tune and not stepping on nobody toes. Your management team doing a great job. Elise Rose, big up to her
yeah,
as well. And everybody that is pushing for Kingland to be successful. But it's all about this Friday, man. This Friday in Orlando, Florida is all going on about A Night of Love Part 2. As Kingland, the
Part
future
two.
with yours truly, Mike Love, Derek Taverner at the Junction Island Bar and Restaurant, 2141 West Colonial Drive in Orlando, Florida. Backed by his
Yeah,
band, Music to Your Soul Band, that was Eric Taverner and the crew. Music, again, on the ones and twos by DJ Any Vibes. It's $30 admission at the door. Couples, you get in for $50. Music, everything. Well, the show starts at 10, doors open at 9. So we ask everybody to be in the place to be in Orlando, Florida. Then again, King Land gonna be performing at the new Legends Night Bar and Lounge in St. Croix. That's gonna be the big
yeah.
grand opening in St. Croix. So we asking all the Cruisian peeps to come out and support the King Land doing his thing. King Land, before you go, it's 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. I know you want to get some rest. Anything you want to give a shout out to anybody? Um, let the listeners know your Facebook, all your Facebook pages. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that tuned in today. Self Russ for having me. Big up the management. Big up to everybody that will support me and listen to the music and share it around the place. You don't know the social medias is King Lion the Future, and the future is DE Future, not THE Future. DE Future. King Lion the Future. And Instagram is King Lion the Future 340. And everything else is King Lion the Future.
Most definitely. So we got Orlando this weekend, St. Croix, this Saturday. Anything coming up for Memorial Weekend, St. Thomas Carnival, anything that you
Well,
line up or anything
my
just in the
mind
works?
always working. My mind always working. So I've been thinking about doing a couple of things. But I ain't really want to talk about it yet because it ain't really, But
Yeah,
you always
I
get
understand.
something. I always get something in my mind to do. It's just to
Most
get it done.
definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, most
Yeah.
definitely. Of course, we have the King Lion birthday bash in November. That's down in November time. So
Mhm.
definitely, man, bro. I know is a tough challenge, but you can't give up. Like the people on the Facebook
I
page, they
don't, I
don't give
don't,
up.
I don't ever give up, but it'll be challenging, like you say, because it'll be me alone as far as funding everything.
That's fine.
You know what I mean? So it'll be real challenging when it comes to putting out music a lot, because everything the costs money. To mix and master is money, the rhythm is money, putting it on these platforms is money, promotion is money, to get record is money. Everything is money. So before you even drop one record, you don't spend close to $2,000 on one record. So imagine 12 and 14 to put on an album. That's why I was doing singles, taking my time with it. You know what I'm saying? It'll be rough, and it's just me alone. So I'll be telling everybody, just nobody don't put no money in King Lion. So if anybody or they tell her they put money in King Lion, they lie. You hear me? Yeah. So yeah.
All right, for sure. Well, King Lion, man, all the best this weekend, man. Definitely looking out for you doing big things. Definitely looking out for that album coming up this year. I'm gonna hold you to that. Definitely gonna hold
Yeah,
you
man,
to that.
yeah, man. They're working
Okay?
on it. That's why I
Yeah.
say it's gonna be a party by the end of the year, early next year, the latest. You know what I mean?
So here what? This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put it out in the air. We're gonna put it out in the social media air. It's 9:03,
Yeah.
9:03 p.m. At your King Lion birthday bash in November.
Mm-hmm.
By then we're gonna make sure we have some kind of announcement
A
as
single,
far
a
as
single should
when.
drop by then for sure.
Say it again.
At least a single from it should drop promoting it.
And at
Something.
least give whoever come out to the birthday bash an idea when the album is gonna be. So I want you
Yeah,
to be making an announcement on a stage. Hey, look out for the King Lion album dropping December 25th or January
yeah,
1st. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Definitely. I'm gonna hold you to it. Because if
yeah,
I
yeah,
hear it,
yeah.
I gonna text you and say what going on. And
No
I
man,
gonna
it's
text you Lisa
coming,
and say
it's
what
coming,
going on.
it's coming.
I
Trust me.
I
The,
I,
the
I
team, the team that working with me right now, and this album, everything is gelling real good. So I ain't have no worries. Everything gonna work out. You know what I mean?
for sure.
Everything gonna
Stay
work
prayed
out
up, my
properly.
boy. Stay prayed
Yeah,
up.
man. Yeah,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Everything is
Stay
blessed.
prayed up. I as a true believer in prayer. Stay prayed up.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Stay
My
prayed up.
mother
That's,
sitting, my
that's
mother sitting next to God, so it's good, man. You
yeah,
know what I
for
mean?
sure. Stay prayed up. Everything gonna work out, my boy.
Yeah, man.
You're gonna
Everything is
look back
blessed.
at this conversation because this everything that I'm doing right now, I'm gonna put it on my YouTube page for you
Yeah.
to look back, whatever it's 10 years from now, 5 years from now, and say, wow, Ross,
But it
you
have been
really
it have
pushed.
been good to sit down and watch that interview from 7 years ago.
Man, trust me, that
I
was
don't
a
even
good interview
remember.
too.
I don't remember nothing we talk about. But I
Hey,
remember the interview.
yeah,
But I
I'm
don't
gonna send you the
remember
pictures, man. I got the pictures, but as far as the interview, I don't know. But I got the picture. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna
Yeah.
send it to you
Yeah, yeah,
for
yeah.
sure, man.
Okay.
Blessing love, man. All the best. Good luck for this
Give
weekend,
thanks,
man.
man. Give thanks
Know
for
what I'm
having
saying?
me on.
Anytime. And shout out to Elise
This
Rose and
weekend,
the management too, for sure.
this weekend, guys, if you're in Orlando, come out, Junction. We're gonna party. It's gonna be different. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah, Mike Love coming to sing them song for our ladies. You know them song where a guy I like, oh my God. Falling down and thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Them is the song them are about to get. So it's gonna be different. You know what
for
I
sure.
mean? Come through,
For sure.
enjoy ourselves.
Yeah,
Give
man.
thanks.
Yeah, man. Blessing love, King Land. All the best, right?
Yeah, man. Respect.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. All right. So that was King Lion. King Lion, the future. He's doing big things this weekend in Orlando, and then he's gonna be Saturday performing in St. Croix. So my Orlando peeps, it started off this Friday, the night of love. Lovers rock, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a night of love, part two, reggae dancehall and Afro beats. We have King Lion, the Future, Mike Love, and Derek Taverner live in concert, backed by the MTYS band, Music to Your Soul, and also on the ones and twos at DJ Any Vibes. Again, admission is $30, $50 for couple. All right. Doors open at 9, show starts at 10. So make sure y'all in the place to be. You know what I mean? Orlando, pick up yourself. And then, of course, in the Big Island, St. Croix, you're going to be a big grand opening for the Legends Bar, Nightclub, and Lounge. We have King Lion performing with Pressure and much, much more. So make sure y'all come out and support the brother, man. He's doing big things, man. Just trying to get things right for his future. That's why he's called King Lion the Future. All right. Before we go, Carnival Kaleidoscope. We have some winners for their Valentine's Day pop-up winners. The Carnival Kaleidoscopes, that's the 4 VI girls or the VI girls. That's Trish, Coco, and Tara, and the crew. They have the winners for the pop-up thing that they had at the Tutu Park Mall on Saturday. All right. So first prize winner is Shante Herbert. She won 2 tickets to the PTO Party Turnover Day Party. That's St. Thomas Carnival. So she won 2 tickets. That's Shante Herbert. Second prize is 1 ticket to the Fort Fete Rooftop Day Party. That's Sunday. Also for St. Thomas Carnival, that's April Henry. She won 1 ticket. And the third prize winner is Keith Francis. Keith Francis won 1 ticket to the Comatose Cooler Fete. That's also going out for St. Thomas Carnival. And of course, our lovely CK Valentine's Day basket is Sonia Lewis. She's also a winner for the basket. All right. So congratulations to the winners for the Valentine's Day pop-up winners, sponsored by Carnival Kaleidoscope. Them girls are doing great things, man. Make sure you catch them out for Carnival Juve morning. All right. St. Thomas Carnival Juve morning. That's Thursday morning, starting at 4 a.m. Carnival Kaleidoscope. CK Encore 2024. All right. So make sure you check in and sign up to be on the Juve Troop this St. Thomas Carnival. All right. It's 9:08 p.m. All right. Thank you all for tuning in. Don't forget, next week, Wednesday, we have the Division of Festivals, USVI Division of Festival. We have the director, Ian Turnbull. He's going to be on the show alongside Halva Hart as well. We're going to be talking about, of course, St. Thomas Carnival 2024. So make sure you tune in, tell a friend, each and every Wednesday. It's your boy Russ Sills, JMO Talk Show, bringing to you 10-year anniversary. We're bringing it to you 10 years. Definitely celebrating 10 years with yours truly, Russ Sills, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Shout out to everybody on Facebook Live. We love y'all, man. And again, thanks to King Lion, the Future, for joining us as my virtual guest this evening. All right. Thank y'all. Happy Valentine's Day. We have 3 more hours, man. If you don't have your flowers by now, just consider it. Just, don't worry about it, man. You're good. You know what I'm saying? Again, happy Valentine's Day to my lovely wife, Tiffany Sills. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Love y'all. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace and hair grease, one love.